Hello, hello, hello. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Just listening to some affirmations. Hey, affirmations come in many different ways. We would hope that you affirm yourself positively by telling yourself you are worthy, you can do this. Keep pushing. I deserve love. I'm happy. I'm whole. Abundance flows to me freely. I serve a God of infinite mercy, grace, power, and love, and all those good things. So it's definitely great. And get you some affirmations. They make a difference. How are you? It's Portia. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for your support. Now, I had a lot of different topics planned for this month and this upcoming month, but I just felt the need to speak on the level up and what I call being in flight. So I speak all the time on how we see everyone. You see the ups, you see the highlight reel. I did this, I did that, and a lot of people, some people do, but a lot of people don't, or you don't see or notice the low parts of entrepreneurship and being a boss. So we don't notice them because another entrepreneur can notice when another one may be going through something and trying to push through something. You guys think it's just like a cute slogan and phrase, and we're trying to push through and make it through ourselves and accomplish our goals. So we are right there with you. Stay dedicated, stay focused. There's a greater plan if you believe and if you continue to pursue and continue to push. I'm praying for everyone's mental health. I hope you guys are setting boundaries, acknowledging boundaries. If you're starting therapy or continuing therapy, big ups to you. If you are educating yourself any new ways, taking any new classes, any new certs, any new degrees, congrats. We always speak about the hustler, the hustler, the hustler, but just because you're getting your degree does not mean you cannot be a hustler or an entrepreneur. The ultimate goal, if you have not figured it out yet, is to obtain multiple streams of income. The ultimate goal is not to just garner more money and success, but to learn how to manage your money, your funds, and to help them grow. So big ups to every hustler out there. I love my hustlers, and like I said, it's not just committed to someone in the street like a street hustler or a scammer. We are hustling. I am a hustler every day. I get up, I make a choice. I've changed my mindset to do better and want better, and to do that unapologetically. Recently, I was watching a documentary. You know, I love documentaries, drug lords, animals, and anyone I feel that was a visionary making history. I mean, they could be white, black, Indian. I love learning. I knew I was weird when I started reading Wikipedia for fun. Like, let me just see what Jeff Bezos, let's read about his childhood. That's the Amazon billionaire. Let me read about Kirk Franklin. How did he grow up? Or Marilyn Manson. Like, I'm just fascinated with history, with learning, and seeing people overcome, because a lot of those billionaires, millionaires, many people we know started from nothing. They did not have a silver spoon, as we would say. So I was watching a documentary on Muhammad Ali, and I have a newfound love and respect for him. And I put on my Facebook, LaPortia Mitchell. You can follow me there. I'm active on Facebook still. Cassius was confident, but Muhammad was unapologetic. So Cassius was born confident. If you listen to the documentary, his brother talks about how he knew he was going to be this great man, and he knew he was going to be wealthy, and he knew he would change the world. And he lived his life as such, and he trained as such, and he took care of his body as such. Then he became Muslim, and he honored that religion, which he did devoutly until he passed. He garnered a new name, a new identity. He was no longer Cassius Clay, which the name the white man gave him. He was Muhammad Ali, and he loved that name, and he honored his religion, and he honored himself. He did speak on how he was like a ladies' man, and he feel as if ultimately maybe that would have led to him having Parkinson's. But how he took his Parkinson's disease, and then later on in his life, how he changed that to which he was always a man of service, but he found a different way to give because he could no longer talk junk. He was no longer this handsome young man. He was no longer just the heavyweight champion of the world in his heyday, you know, when he was and run all those fights and everything. He was now, you know, 45, 50, 60, 70, and he garnered his destiny a different way, and he was still able to serve. Life is all about service. So that's why I wanted to bring this quick video to you, just to encourage you, just to remember that you can make it, you can do it. Sometimes you don't have all the answers. It does not matter. You keep going. Destiny, whether you do it right or wrong, whether you go left or right, your destiny is there. The next step in your destiny and your purpose is there. So I just wanted to give you guys that. Let me make sure I didn't want to speak on anything else. Being in flight. Yes, I'm going to wrap it up with being in flight. I compare this journey of leveling up to being in flight. You know, some of us take the risk. We may make a sacrifice. We may just feel the need to go, but we plan this trip and we're getting on this plane. So for some of us, it's our first time flying and we're so anxious and we can't wait. So that's the anticipation of your goal vision. It drops into your brain. And then you finally get on the plane and you know, you're a little nauseous. You guys may run into some turbulence. You may have a delay. You may miss your flight. If you know me, you know about that time I missed that flight and never have and never will again. Okay. I say never, but I never plan on intend to missing a flight. But you may miss your flight. You may can't find your, what is it called in the airport? You may not find where your gate is. I mean, it's so much stuff that can happen when you travel, guys. So you're anticipating this beautiful flight and this trip that you're going to, your dream, your goal, but now you've run into turbulence on the way up. Because we think it's all fun and it's not. It's a lot of loss. It's a lot of acceptance. And when I say loss, it's not just monetary loss. You're losing friends. You're losing family. Some people lose hope during this process, and they're leveling up and they're in flight and they're excelling. And then you make it to your journey. Your dream has come true. It's starting to come true. You're making a little bit more money. More people know your name. Now you have to try to maintain once you get there. And ultimately, we know once you get to one level, there's a new level. And we know with new levels come new devils. Come on, y'all, rock with me now. So with that, you've had your trip. You're there. You've experienced. Oh, it's beautiful. Now it's a flight back. Because it's constant elevation. It should be constant elevation. So it's a flight back. Oh, so you partied, you're tired, you got to get back to the airport, you got to get back on another plane, go through some more turbulence until you reach your home destination. And you've made it there again. And you're starting on another journey, and you're steady building, you're steady growing, and you're steady acknowledging things that you need to change about yourself, and you're steady accepting things and people and situations for what they are and for what you cannot change. It's constant. And then you'll develop another plan, another goal that God is going to plant into your spirit, and your flight takes off again. You're in flight. You are in flight, baby, but you're going to be okay. You are going to make it. Get you some good people in your circle, and everybody that you think should be in your circle may not need to be in your circle. Maybe not for this season. Maybe they can come back around, but you get you some good people. You get you some people that can tell you no, that can tell you, hey, what's going on? Do you need me? You're talking crazy right now. Get you some people that's going to encourage you and support you, and do not doubt the power of a stranger. Do not doubt the power of a follow-up client or someone that's always supporting you. They're special too, even if it's just one or two people. So remember, you do have people that want to see you win, even if it's not in your immediate circle, even if it's not in your immediate city or hometown or where you are right now, maybe not in your immediate school. There's somebody attached to you and your purpose specifically. Y'all, thank you so much for subscribing, sharing, encouraging me again. On IG, I'm OPortia. That's OPORTIA _. That's OPortia _. Again, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, all of that good stuff. Until next time, keep pushing.